Clemson football looking for new results in 2022, in part because of some new names and new faces. Welcome to the Voice of College Football, Clemson Tigers. Please like the video, share these videos out on social media, subscribe right here at the Voice of College Football, Clemson. And we present to you Athlon's top 5 newcomers, and then we add a few more. So check out the other editions that we've released on the other team channels, in which we, again, go down Athlon's list of top 5 newcomers to that particular football team. But we usually have 3 or 4 or 5 suggestions of our own. But with Clemson, maybe a little bit different. So newcomers, a bit of a relative term right out of the gate at the quarterback position. This is an old name. Hunter Johnson from Northwestern, of course, originally signed to Clemson in 2017 as a 5-star. And, of course, could never claim the number 1 position there at Clemson. He's coming back to be a graduate assistant originally, and now Dabo Swinney had said, well, we may need you because of quarterback depth being a bit thin. Hunter Johnson, again, 21 of 27 passing for Clemson back in 2017. That was forever ago, 5 years ago. He goes to Northwestern, completes 55% of his passes, 7 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. I saw a lot of those games, and Hunter Johnson really not a whole lot to work with. And he was ambushed most of the time at Northwestern, playing for some pretty bad football teams in 2019 and 2021. Northwestern, ironically, really good in 2020 in the middle 2 years that Hunter Johnson played, going to a Big Ten championship game, but 3-9 those 2 Hunter Johnson seasons. So Hunter Johnson providing quarterback depth as a former 5-star at Clemson. Let's stay at the quarterback position, and the one everybody's excited about, especially after hearing good reports from spring practice. Cade Klubnik, number 1 quarterback in the country. He's on the field participating in spring practice, and considering DJ Uyunglele threw 9 touchdowns and 10 picks at only 55% completion percentage, Klubnik could be a welcome addition if he's ready to go out of Austin, Texas. You see the statistics from his prolific high school career down below. 86 touchdowns, 7 picks in his career. Again, in Austin, Texas. Should be a great competition throughout the spring into the summer months in August. But Clemson, let's not all blame it on the quarterback. Offensive line play and wide receiver play needs to get better with the Tigers this fall. All right, let's go to the defensive side of the ball, and cornerback Jeadyn Lukas, 7th-rated cornerback in the country out of Madden, South Carolina. Of course, Andre Booth's gone. Mario Goodrich is gone. Clemson needing some cornerback help there. 29 games played, 17 passes defense, and 4 interceptions in high school. Top 10 player out of South Carolina. All-American team at and made an interception at the All-American game, Under Armour edition. And also cornerback Toriano Pride coming in out of Illinois, East St. Louis. And so the cornerback position fortified by some young players coming into the program at Clemson, Pride, and Lukas. And back to the offensive side. And we mentioned wide receiver play. Among the best, if not the very best in college football from about 2012 till about 3 years ago. The last couple seasons, Clemson wide receiver play disappointing. Not fighting for the football, not high-pointing the football, not making the prolific catch, and many times not making the routine catch. Enter Antonio Williams to replace the departed Frank Ladson, who did little, and he's off to Miami. Williams is the 9th-rated wide receiver in the country, 3rd-rated player out of the state of South Carolina, 61 nationally out of Dutch Fork High School, 6 feet 180, caught 85 passes in his career, and 51 came in his final season there. And he also scored another 23 touchdowns running the football. Again, as I mentioned off the top, we give the Athlon's top 5, and then I typically provide at least 3 players, up to like 6 or 7 players that also could be impact newcomers. But for the Clemson Tigers, minus the transfer portal that they don't use, Hunter Johnson aside, and then considering where the strengths of the team are, Caden Story may be the most eventually impactful freshman coming in, but considering the defensive line status that is so strong and deep, Caden Story probably won't be needed here in 2022. Your thoughts down below about the 5 that Athlon's offered, plus Caden Story and newcomers for the Clemson Tigers here in 2022. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe right here at the Voice of College Football. Clemson.